Today I'll be unboxing the February and March Once Upon a Book Club adult subscription boxes. The March box will be my last box because the prices have skyrocketed. I was paying like $100 a box to now paying $200 a box Australian, and so it's no longer feasible to be paying that much. It's costing like $140 just in the shipping alone. So it's horrendous. I really do like Once Upon a Book Club because of the variety you get, the book and the little gifts that go along with the book. But I just can't spend $200 on what I think worth only about $100 to $120 worth. So let's open the February box. Okay, we always get this. So it kind of tells us a bit about what's going on. As you can see, the book is The Bone Garden. Oh man, got a lot of dust. Okay, so we have this little booklet. It tells you about the Bone Garden, the family inside by Katie Garner, a conversation with Katie Garner, some discussion questions, and on the back is Hugh's mac and cheese recipe. And then we have bookmark, which we all keep secrets from each other, and of course a card with the same quote on it. Inside every person is a well so deep no one else can reach the bottom. And we also get the collectible sticker and a signed book plate from the author. Items, we have this one for page 371, this one for 146, 238, 361. This is the book, the family inside. Since her husband's unsolved murder 3 years ago, Iris Blodgett's life has unravelled. Awash in grief and buried in debt, she can't pay her mortgage. And now that she's lost her job, she has no idea how she'll provide for her unruly teenage daughter, Ellery. Facing eviction, Iris turns to her new beau, prominent architect Hugh Small, for a shoulder to cry on. But the seemingly perfect Hugh offers her something more, an invitation to move into his mother's centuries-old mansion while he renovates the property. Seems like the perfect solution. But when Iris and Ellery arrive at Ravencliff, the family inside isn't quite what they expected. Iris didn't even know Hugh had siblings, much less that they'd all be living together. With repairs underway, the house gives up its dark secrets one by one. Before long, Iris unearths a chilling family history and the terrifying reason she and Ellery were invited in the first place. Intriguing. This is our first box, and let's go to that page and see what it says. I rush upstairs, turn on our bathroom faucet as hot as it will go, dump 2 of Sloane's calming tea bags into a glass. So this will be tea bag related, I believe. Calm and cozy chamomile tea. Let's have a look. There we go. It's a bag full of chamomile tea. 238. And in the tiny photo on the ID card, her usual sun-kissed skin is blanched by the camera flash. So, is this a picture frame? Okay, no, it's like a wallet. Ainsley's wallet. And inside we have Ainsley Ann Carter's New York State driver's license. Okay. I wouldn't ever use a wallet that's hard like this. Maybe I can put some ring binders on here and turn it into a little, you know, journal type thing. It's a bit disappointing, actually. Let's look at page 361. Alrighty, what does 361 unhold for us? Filled with panic, she doesn't see me creep towards the shovel. Okay. So I'm guessing it's a shovel, but a little one? Like a trowel or something? Let's have a look. Gardening trowel. Oh, that's cute. Actually, my mother-in-law would like this. She does a lot of gardening. Now that I like. Alright, and let's have a look on what's on a 371. Right towards the end of the book. I carry over 3 bowls of butter popcorn and pass them to Ellery. Alright, I'm not a fan of popcorn, but can't win them all. What have we got in here? Okay, well, it's definitely popcorn related. A microwave popcorn maker. So it looks like you can, not sure how you would do it, pop it in like that, or whichever way, make your popcorn in the microwave. Yeah. Another thing I'm not going to get any use out of. Anyway, let's bring everything back in. Okay, so this is everything we received in the February Once Upon a Book Club book box. Out of all the boxes that I've received since starting these boxes, this is probably the least favourite of it. I only like 2 items from this. And I've really loved all the other ones that have come. So I'm hoping my last box that we open next is a good box. This is the March Once Upon a Book Club subscription box. And unfortunately, it is my last subscription box from them. Let's just open it up. Put it off to the side. Alright, first thing we have is what we always get. So we have a bookmark, Emily Critchley, The Undoing of Violet Claiborne. The books had always been my companions, a way of escaping my dreary and very ordinary life. Then we have a little bit more about it. Conversation with the author, discussion questions, and a recipe for lemon poppy seed cake. We also have a card with the same quote and a little bit more from the author. A signed bookplate sticker. And of course a sticker. For the book, so The Undoing of Violet Claiborne by Emily Critchley. To become a Claiborne girl, she'll have to betray one first. 1938, Gillian, larking lonely and away at boarding school, is used to going unnoticed, but then she meets Violet Claiborne, her vibrant roommate, who takes Gilly under her wing. Violet is unlike anyone Gilly has ever met, and she regales Gilly with tales of her grand family estate and her 2 elegant sisters. Gilly is soon entranced by stories of the Claibornes, so when Violet invites Gilly to meet her family at Thornley Hall, she can't believe her luck. But Gilly soon finds that behind the grand facade of Thornley Hall, darkness lurks. Dazzled by the crumbling manor and Violet's enigmatic sisters, Gilly settles into the estate. But when a horrible accident strikes on the grounds, she is ensnared in a web of the sisters' making, forced to make a choice that will change the course of her life forever. because the Claiborne girls know how to keep secrets, even at the cost of one of their own. Okay, the first item, which is on page 9, and let's read what it says. Page 9. Okay. She takes the slimming pills the doctor gives her. They affect her nerves. No, I don't think that is. I think it's further up. It says, unwrapping a cake knife with a checkered handkerchief. Let's see, what have we got? I don't think they'd put slimming pills in here. Alright, we have a checkered handkerchief. So it's a tea towel, linen cotton. And we do have a cake knife. Cake serving set. Let's have a closer look. We have a alright. Let's move this out of the way. A 47, which is this. Feels like it's going to be a picture of some sort. So what does 47 say to us? A detailed drawing of her beloved deadly nightshade. Alright, let's open this up. There we go. The belladonna. On page 221. And what have we got here? Emmeline stepped in holding a candle. So maybe a candle. Let's have a look. Aha, definitely a candle. So we have a candle holder, so the old-fashioned candle holder. And a tapered candle by the looks of it. So it makes it look like it's the old... Not bad. Alright. Is page 352. And on page 352, I'm not 100% certain what this one is, but maybe it's a maroon raincoat. Okay. It's actually a vase of putting flowers in. So I've totally got that wrong. I think the section of the book where the sticker was had moved. But you can put flowers in there. Alright, let's bring everything back in. Okay, so this is everything from the March Once Upon a Book Club monthly book club. Unfortunately, it is my last for now. I will miss it because I have gotten some awesome books and some awesome stuff to go with it.